Hi everyone, going to describe some price action and take you through the opening of the DAX from this morning, and it hasn't happened yet, so I'm just getting ready at the moment. I'm preparing now. The price action that I'll describe will include the risk, the reward, what I'm looking for in terms of the trades, and what I identify on the charts. I'll be looking at, the price action, what's in the candlesticks. I'll be looking at where are the candlesticks in relation to previous price actions. So I'll be looking for the context, and you'll know by now that I'll be looking for that within, the EMAs and the relation of price to the EMAs. I'll be taking trades on bounces from the EMAs or from the EMA zone, the river in between the EMAs, and I'll be exiting shortly after. These are not long trades, and it's a nice day out there, and you know how I prepare for trading. I spend a bit of time with nature just to reconnect with the source of all things, which is life. And you need to keep that balance in your life, especially with trading, because it's mind games in trading, isn't it? And you play tricks with yourself in your own mind if you're not careful, so you need to watch out for that as well. And this is all trading. Now, I'm looking for opportunities that are pretty much, there every day. And I'll be looking for 2 or 3, maybe, opportunities. Might get 7, might get 0, but I'll take what's there. And I'll take it in line with my, what I know is true about the markets and that I share with people. And so I'm going to take you through the price action and describe that to you as it happens. So I'm going to continue with my preparation. A few minutes to go. Market's looking good, and there may be an opportunity for a trade on the outset, and that's where I'll begin my descriptions. So let's do that. I may describe things as we're going along, or probably I'll come back afterwards and describe it so that I get a chance to pause the price action, because it's it works quickly on the 1 minute chart, which is what I'm going to be trading. So we're looking at the DAX behind me, and that's what I will be trading this morning. And then I'll take, after half an hour or an hour, I'll take a bit of time off, go and do some stuff outside, and and then if I fancy it, I might be looking at the US markets later on. Anyway, I do hope you're having a great trading week, and let's make things happen together. Get in touch if you if you want to share your story, or if you want to hear more about my trading and what I offer. Anyway, do leave some comments below if you've got anything to ask, or if you want to know how useful this video has been. I do hope it is, because that's why I'm doing it. Not for my own sake, I'm doing it for you guys. Anyway, let's go to the price action on the open right now. All right, so this is the daily chart to start off with. And you can see that the market's in a downtrend and is bouncing down yesterday and early this morning from the 8 EMA and the river of value, which is pointing down. So that's just a quick overview of the market that I would do on the open. It doesn't, as it stands at the moment, if price was up here, yep, I'd be looking to be favouring shorts, but as it stands at the moment, it's it's in an in-between stage, and so it could go either way. These candlesticks are enormous in terms of the type of candlesticks that I'd be looking to trade, so that would be it in terms of my analysis of this particular chart. So let's go in now and have a look what happens on the open. literally a few seconds before the open. So this is the 5-minute chart here, and this is the 1-minute chart here, and I recorded this for you. So we're going to go into this and have a look. Let me just move this up here. Yeah, so basically the market has been up, started going down again. So these are big sell signals before the open and leaving a big tail or a pin almost at the top. That is a pin bar, it's a reversal bar, and prices went down in the pre-market open period. Again, big sell-off on the 1-minute chart, reflecting this here. Little resurgence, which is here, and on the 1-minute chart you've got 1, 2, 3 red bars consecutive, full with hardly any wicks or tails on them, and price has gone down. And so you'd expect now for the market to come up and bounce off the river of value, which is exactly what it's already started to do. And so what do? This is, literally the candlestick before the open. Let's have a look what transpired on the open then. So the market's bounced down, much as I would have liked to. Right, just pause it there. Much as I would have liked to, I would have liked to take a trade up here short before the open, but my broker doesn't offer a very good package in terms of the spread pre-market open, and therefore it's not worth it for me. So I wait for the open, which literally is happened here, and now we're ready to rock and roll. So basically I've already had my signal to sell, and that's a sell at the open. So a sell at the open, it's not quite on the EMA, but I think looking at this, it's got further to go down. So my stop's up here, my entry's here, and there's about 10 points as or just less than 10 points as a stop. So that is a 1% risk within those 10 points. So if I get 10 points as a gain, as a win on this trade, I get 1% of my trading account as a profit. And if I get 2 times my risk, I get 2%. So let's see what happens next. And already I'm being rewarded. You can see these here. These are big moves, and that's an exit about there. Because it's gone down below a round number, I'd expect it to try and push up, which is what is happening here. It might not make it. And also look at this chart here. The market and price has gone down well below the river of value up here, and there you go. So you've got to bounce back, and we're getting ready now to look for, what happens at this stage. Does the market want to go all the way back up here, or does it want to go down? And it'll reveal all. At the moment, it's looking like it could be a good sell again any second. So we're going to see here, new candlestick. Is it going up? Is it going up? And at the moment, it's looking like a good trade for a bounce down if it makes it up to the river. And so we shall just give it a few seconds, see whether it wants to go up to the river or not. And there's a temptation here, isn't there, to get a bit frustrated. Hey, that's not gone up far enough and I want to go short. But you've got to wait for your signals. You've got to wait for your signals, and one of mine is it's got to make it at least up to, let's say, here. And then I might go short again. Have to wait until it does that, if it does that. So let's see, right, this is starting to look good. At the moment, this red candlestick's bigger than this green candlestick that's following it, and so right, this is a good short now, there. Okay, stop on this one would be, as it stands at the moment, just above the red line here, which is the 20 EMA, and looking for a reward. There's the entry. Looking for a reward about here for 1-to-1, or a little bit better than that. A little bit better than that. 2-to-1 would be good. I've already had 2-to-1 on the previous trade down from the EMA, and I'm looking for the same. So we're hopefully going to get some good money out of this one too, and here we go. Right, so looking good. So we've had a lower low. I'd expect another lower low here, but I'll not be too greedy. The only thing that's stopping me from exiting here is that this is a 300 level. It's gone down below it. It's testing it again, and it wants to go down. I said, I mean, I've got experience in this. It wants to go down. There you go. Now it's made a new candlestick low. It should release down a little bit, and we'll be looking for our profits, 2-to-1 again, and see what happens. Right, so there we go. This is what transpired. So just fast forwarded through that for your convenience. So we've got a bounce down here. We've got a bounce down here. It's now well below the 300 level, 18 points below. And so that's three trades in what, 5 minutes? 6% in 5 minutes on your capital gain. If you could get that every day, what's that going to be like after 100 days? That's going to be pretty good, innit? You need to learn the method, and you need the discipline. And the discipline for me is in, just wait for my signals. Let's press play and see where it goes from here. Just fast forward it a little bit. There, it's going back up there and back down again. Oh dear, this is speeded up, but you can see the game here. You can see what's going on, and you can see the game. And honestly, when you've got a good system like this, you need to milk it. You need to be at the charts when the prices are moving, and you need to take every one of the trades that fit exactly with your system, and none of the trades that don't fit with your system. Still making lower lows on the candlesticks here, and lower pivot lows. Looking at this previously, on the open, this was the uptrend, and you can see it broke prior to the open. It broke the trend line, and so this was why I was looking for prices to go down. Prices to go down. 3 red bars followed by a green bar that wasn't as strong as the previous red bars, and short. Green bar followed by a revisit to the EMAs and short. Little green bar in here with the high at the EMA and short. And that's the game I play. I have specific things that I look for and that I talk about in my gold system trading course and in my day trading course. I have specific things that I look for, and I can divulge them to you in those courses with good diligence on my part. Now that's a warning sign. Bigger green body than a red one, wouldn't be going short at this particular time. Also, this is quite a long way below the river of value. So that was my first 10-15 minutes trading this morning, guys. Do hope you got something out of that and it helps your trading, and bit by bit we can do this. We can do this. It's difficult to start, and it's easier once you've got started and you know what to look for. So do give me a shout out if you want some help. Cheers for now. Bye.